All my dogs, make some noise up in this house.
Who is in the house? Who is in the house? It's the gangster of destruction, so you know what's going down. And when the drive-by's coming, then you better hit the grind, cause when your body hits the canvas, then your head is knocked out. Who is in the house? Who is in the house? It's the gangster of destruction, so you know what's going down. And when the drive-by's coming, then you better hit the grind, cause when your body hits the canvas, then your head is knocked out. Fight with Adrian Whisper is like a fight with the devil, because when he's dealing with you, you cannot get on this level. Fight with Adrian Whisper is like a fight with a king.
Good evening, everybody. It's the Huge Pop Entertainment, The Raw Deal, episode number 2 with my boy Q and my boy Reek. We just break it down. We break Raw, Monday Night Raw down. We're going to give our Elimination Chamber ideas. We're just going to talk about wrestling, and that this is our opinion show. It's not nobody else's. We don't dislike everybody else's opinion. We just have our opinion, and we want to share it.
Oh, I dislike them.
But I don't want to go into it, but I'm going to go around start the conversation. So my question is, was it a flop or was it a good go-home show for Elimination Chamber? That's just the first question. I'll go Rico.
I got to give it a 50-50. I honestly got to give it a 50-50 because half of the show I'm just like, really? But then the other half I was like, okay, all right. Especially, we'll talk about it later, but the ending, I mean, I think that made up about 40% of it.
What about you, Q?
I'm with Rico, man. I would have said flop all the way if it wasn't for the way they brought it home at the end, man. It was so many misses in the show, man. Some of it's kind of repeat from last episode, man, but I'm kind of over some of the storylines that they keep pushing, man. I don't understand why Grande Americano's in the match, with those guys for Elimination Chamber spot. It just doesn't make sense, man. So if it wasn't for the ending, it'd have been a flop for me, man, all the way.
I will have to agree with you guys 100%. If it wasn't for the ending, there's a lot. I was like, what?
Yeah.
It's making no sense. This is bad because we're 1 week away from Elimination Chamber.
Yep.
And 3 or 4 weeks away from WrestleMania. And there's nothing. Nothing. Let's just get into it, I guess.
Okay. But there's nothing that's making you go, I can't wait for this.
Right.
I can't wait to see this.
Yep.
There's nothing that's standing out. I gotta say, like, I'm more interested in the women's Elimination Chamber match than the men's. Like, the men's the women's been kind of carrying that show lately.
Facts.
And they've been doing awesome.
Yep.
Would you say, Rico, you brought that up, would you say that the men's Elimination Chamber is more predictable, which makes it worse, than the females Elimination Chamber? Would you say that?
Most definitely, and that's the problem right there. You don't have that surprise. You don't have that wow moment, like, what I'm saying? Like, back in the day, we're watching it before social media and before you knew everything. Any rumor report, you were just shocked. You're like, oh, I can't believe that just happened. Nowadays, it's like this men's Elimination Chamber match. We're just like, okay, yeah, we kind of know what's going on. The women's, I'm like, I kind of don't know. You really don't, because there's 2 tag teams in there.
Yo.
And you're like, this could go either way, and I like it. But yeah, I think the men's is just way too predictable lately.
What about you, Q?
I'm the same with Rico, man. It's predictable, it's boring, and I'll go even one further, man. I think with the women's, it's entertaining because there's so many different stars that we will be okay with seeing come out on top. Versus with the men, man, it's like one or two guys we'll be okay with. Everybody else is like will be a complete disaster. How'd you let them go over? The girls, but you could take your pick. We'd be good with it.
Yeah, absolutely, 100%. So the show started with probably one of my least favorite dudes in the world. I don't understand. I do not. First of all, I don't like him. I am beginning to like heels, but I do not like. Yeah. And I am not sure why they're pushing him like they are pushing him here in this situation. It's almost like a modern day, if you will, modern day Goldberg.
Well, do you guys get the feeling like, you know what I'm saying, we're getting the flashback of pushing a certain somebody Roman too hard? Because remember, like Roman, like I loved him when he was in the Shield, but then he was being pushed like down our throats, and it was just like, okay, enough of this already. Like for real, he had to get on his own and blossom himself, and he did. Did one
100%. I would agree with that, Rico. I think so.
Shoved down our throats like he's made to, you know, like Randy was the legend killer.
Yes.
Now it's like Gunther is the retiring everybody.
Right.
And I don't know. He's being shoved down our throats, and I'm not saying he's horrible, man. He's good. It's just I can only take so much Gunther.
I mean, and okay, so in that segment, he's escorted out of the ring, out of the arena. And can anybody enlighten me? Really? I shook my head going, maybe Q, maybe Rico can enlighten me. Why are we inserting Dragon Lee into this conversation?
No sense. It makes no sense, man. Okay. It makes no sense. It's goofy. It's to the point now where it's almost like you guys are running out of ideas. And I'll go back to what Rico said, man. They're pushing it too much, man. They're forcing it. And like I said last episode, man, it's almost okay. We got it. He's retiring people, but how long is that shtick going to last, man? He can't retire somebody every season. Like it's just not going to happen. That's going to get old. The only way to make it make sense, bring the big dog back. Have a big dog in the yard. The person that punks the bully, have him go ahead and take care of business. I thought they were going to do that with Brock Lesnar. Have him come out there and smack him around. I'm really the boss. And they didn't do it. And now it's like, okay, what now? Like, so you have Gunther now as this big bully, and he's only going against a bunch of guys who he can smack around. Like, it makes no sense, man.
No, that's it. Like, that whole Dragon Lee thing, I'm like, you got to do some kind of build up. Like, you want to do something like a Mysterio and the Big Show thing. Like, you got to have some kind of build up for it, not just out of the blue. Oh, bring Dragon Lee to try to attack Gunther.
But you know, Rico, you hit something right there, man, because I remember those days, man. You could get over with something like a Rey Mysterio and Big Show, and people liked the whole, Cruiser the Giant thing because you had Rey Mysterio that had his own mystique, his own thing, as a star by himself. I don't see Dragon Lee in that light to go against somebody like Gunther and be able to go over. I can see maybe a Penta. Penta has that kind of energy to be able to come out there and go toe-to-toe with somebody bigger. They can do that, but I just don't see a storyline with Dragon Lee and Gunther, man. I don't see it, man.
No, not at all. That whole segment was, we're here. I know you're here to do AJ Styles, blah blah blah, 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 blah. Get the hell out of my ring.
Right.
Thank you, Adam Pearce. Thank you for coming down. Get the guy out of the ring, and let's move on to the show.
Yes, sir.
Yeah. Like I said, man, they're doing the whole noodle philosophy. Let's take the wet noodle, throw it against the wall, and see what sticks.
Yep.
Right. I mean, sure. He's one of the real last heels on TV that's really embracing the heel character. For that, I love. But if that's the case, he should be in different things than chasing after tapping, making John Cena tap out, making AJ Styles, making this, making that. it's almost like we don't know what to do with him. So let's make him the, like Brico said, i.e. the legend killer, the whatever. And it's just, we've seen it. We've seen it. And
they're trying to make him tap into like he's got the heat. He is a good heel, but I'm loving SmackDown Drew McIntyre heel.
Yeah. Yes,
like,
sir.
I'm loving that heel, and I'm like, that's where Gunther can get there. I can see him getting there, but like I said, it's being pushed way too hard.
And I believe, what did we see? Didn't we see Cody Rhodes come out next? That was
Cody
came out. Yeah.
Okay. Again. It's Atlanta, Georgia. I get it. Let's bring the American Nightmare out in front of his hometown. But did it fall flat? Or is it just me?
It was I was more excited to see Jade come out in Georgia and represent, than Cody.
100%. I think it fell flat, man, and it was kind of embarrassing because Cody's so big and he gets such a big pop when he comes out. It was just different this time, man. It didn't have the same feel because the whole, going home thing was already done for AJ. Like, that's what we were there for. We knew what we were here for tonight. It's for AJ. Like, it just didn't hit, man. It didn't make sense. It didn't have a place in the show, man. He came out there, talked for a minute or two, and then introduced the match, basically. It was like, what are we doing, man?
Mm-hmm.
Right. What are we doing? Why are we doing this? So, guys, I'm all over the place. I'm sorry, but let's just go down the matches. We had Jey Uso versus El Grande Americano, Chad Gable, everyone knows that, and Bronson Reed for a triple threat for Elimination Chamber.
Okay. Was Chad just kind of thrown in that match just to fill a spot or something?
Right.
Right. We need a filler. Come on. We'll put you in there, man.
It did.
Which I will say, he does have some kind of following with the crowd. They do like him, and I like him. It's just not that much. You know what I'm saying? Let's go ahead and put you to potentially, challenge the champion.
I mean, I watched that with a lot of pain. Did you see how bad Americano missed that cross the ring dive?
Mm-hmm.
He was this far away from Jey Uso, okay? And then that match spiraled downhill and got out of control really fast. And all due respect for Bronson Reed, who's an amazing athlete, and I think that instead of putting him into the division, I think they should have left him as the tribal thief, put him in that category, put him in that storyline, because now you're getting here the division was him, Breaker, and Seth. Seth gets hurt, Breaker gets hurt. Now he's in there with a bunch of jackwagons like Logan Paul and whoever else they want to put, Waller. But when he went to do that, I think it wasn't I can't remember what move that was, but did you see him tear his shoulder?
Yeah.
And after that, I believe if he wouldn't have done that, if he wouldn't have hurt his shoulder, you would have seen him in the Elimination Chamber.
That was supposed to be the plan,
And that would have made more sense than. And I love Jey Uso, but let's be real. He won the match because Bronson Reed got hurt, in my opinion. Right. That's the way I've seen it.
No, and I agree 1,000%, man. Like, that's the only reason why he won was because Bronson got hurt.
I don't know.
It kind of seems like that's the running theme right now, man. A lot of contingency plans going on. So a lot of this is not making sense, man.
I mean, give props to Chad Gable or Americana or whatever you want to call him. Dude picked up Bronson Reed and threw him like a bag of potatoes.
Yeah.
Like I said, man, he's good. There ain't no denying that. He's good.
Yeah. But now you have Jey Uso winning this thing, and I guess, I don't know, a B or C plus match, but it doesn't make sense. Make it make sense, and it doesn't. It's sad. I don't want to see it. But now you have Jey Uso instead of, Reed in the elimination chamber. I thought Bronson Reed would have been a killer to have him in there.
Well, let's look at the lineup for the men's match.
Yeah, I've been trying to the card. So,
well, correct me if I'm wrong, but I believe you got Randy.
Yep.
LA Knight.
Yep.
Cody.
Yep.
And Trick.
Javon Evans.
That was my surprise, which is kind of the same as the girls were on Kiana James.
Yeah.
But I was like, okay. I mean, like you said, Q, like the women's is like any one of them could win, and it'd be like, I'm okay with it.
Yes, sir.
But who else was it? Jay.
Yeah. I don't know. I have my dark horse. We'll talk about the elimination chamber at the end.
Okay.
But I have a dark horse that I would love to see.
Me too.
Love to see him. So I think it's cool. I think it would work. I think WWE needs to go here, but we'll see.
Okay.
Liv Morgan makes her decision. I like this. I like this segment. I did. I really did.
I did too. Mm-hmm. That was one of the best segments of the night, man.
Yeah.
That was the other 10%. That made that 50%.
Yep. And isn't Liv Morgan so good with her acting scared and oh my God, hiding behind Baby Dom and all this stuff? And I'm like, all right, I can get behind you guys. That's cool. Oh, you good? And they came out and they talked, and out comes, I think, Stephanie Vacuer.
Yep.
Which, by the way, is one badass woman.
Yes, she is.
Yep.
She's good, and Liv was so amazing with the words.
Yeah.
Oh, I'm so scared. Oh, this.
Yep.
Pulled
you right in.
So let me know what's your thoughts on this whole segment. How do you think she handled it? How do you think, what's her decision?
Man, I think she did great. The way she played it out, last week, like it lined up perfectly, man. She wasn't over the top with it. She was subtle, didn't do too much, and then to kind of round it out at the end with her kind of turning to Jade as if like, you know what, I'm gonna go here and turn around and clocking her. I was like, oh, I didn't see it coming. It was nice, man. That was probably my second favorite moment of the night, man. It was a perfect kind of like exclamation point on that whole little bit from last week, and I think it's gonna be a good match. I think she's gonna take the title off of her, and I think they're gonna rock with Liv for a little bit, man.
Yeah, I think so. I think you're right. What about you, Rico?
I agree with you, man. That was my second favorite moment of the night, for real. And like you said, it was like I was like, I think she's gonna pick Stephanie, but then I don't, because that's why I loved it, because we didn't know. You couldn't. Yep. You could kind of guess maybe Stephanie, but she was also messing with Jade as well. So it's like, I don't know which way she can go. She turned around, clocked her. I'm like, all right. And I agree, man. I really think, and this is just our opinion, people, but I think that Liv's going to take it. She's going to take that belt, and they're going to run with her.
Yes, sir.
I think she looked at Jade Cargill. At least I would. Looked at Jade Cargill and went, no, I don't want none of that smoke. I don't want none of that at all.
Oh, man.
I mean, nothing against Stephanie, but Jade is ripped as she's shredded. She would
like in the Amazon.
Yes.
Yep.
And it makes more sense. Come on, guys. I'm looking at the lineup for the girls, the women's elimination chamber. You got Rhea Ripley, Tiffany Stratton, Alexa Bliss, Asuka, Kiana James, and Raquel Rodriguez. I think all those competitors would be better fit for Jade Cargill than a Liv Morgan.
Yep.
No disrespect to Liv Morgan, not at all. I think she's got a match.
No.
I think she's got an amazing match coming up at WrestleMania. I agree with you. I think she's going to end. I think she's going to be the champion once April gets here and we have WrestleMania.
Yep.
I think WWE would be stupid not to do that.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
But Dominic, man, wasn't he just Dom? Wasn't he great? I mean,
I love Dom, man. I don't care who don't. If you hate him, he's doing his job.
That's right. Yep.
And I love the guy.
Yeah. So what do we do next? We went there. Maxine Dupree and Natty. Man.
That was the one I did miss. I did miss that one.
You didn't miss anything.
Just Natty being Natty, and I mean it's probably the mid match of the night. You know.
See, my whole thing with that is like we all three of us know that Natty's a legend in this business.
Yeah.
And I think nothing against Maxine, she's actually gotten so much better than where she was, but she ain't there yet. You give this Natty right now, a Charlotte or a Bianca, and let's watch a great match go down.
Yeah. Ooh, Natty and Bianca, that would be sick, man. I like that.
This Natty we have right now.
Yes, sir. Yeah.
I'll read from Bleacher Report. Some of the guys on Bleacher Report said this. Right. Unlike the first match, this felt like a cop-out. Instead of delivering the match WWE creative booked a finish that prevented either woman from losing straight up and kept the feud alive. I could not agree more. It was almost a cop-out match. It was almost a filler match. It almost felt like there was that bad weather, that we had all that weather down. They almost canceled Raw. It almost felt like you threw it together.
Yeah. Yep. And, well, like I said, I didn't see it, but just from hearing about it and what you were saying. But to me, it just seems like they definitely went the wrong way with that because you're trying to make Maxine look good, which is fine. And that's what Natty's known for, is helping the female wrestlers look good. But with this Natty, she should have came in and annihilated her and done. That's it. Let's not keep replaying this duel here. Let's go ahead, bring Natty to the next one, and just have her decimate.
Absolutely.
I agree with that.
And I know we're moving quickly through this, but then we had Brock Lesnar returns. I mean, he returned 3 weeks ago, but he returned again, I guess. He returns again, and he returns again, and he returns again. We'll start with Q. Give me your opinion on Brock Lesnar and what they're doing with him right now.
I think Brock is one of the greatest, man. I think that there's still so much untapped potential in his career, and it's crazy to say that for somebody that's been so iconic, but there's so much more WWE could do with him, man. And I feel like they're doing a disservice by bringing him back and making him this hired hitman gun type thing where whoever wants to step up, come fight the legend and let him beat you. He beat Undertaker. He ended the streak. Come take him on. Like, he deserves better than that, man. He should have a whole storyline. He should be able to do his own thing, run with it. That's why I said bring him back. Let him go smack Gunther in the face. Call him out. You're a buster. You're a punk. You're not the real thing. And let them go at it, man. Like, that would make more sense than just bringing him out here and saying, hey, who want to come take him on? Like, it just makes no sense, man. It's just, you don't bring a Brock Lesnar back and do open call. It doesn't make sense.
No, Doug, I agree with you so much right there, man, because it's just, come on, what are we doing here,
Right.
Like, it seemed like I was hoping at least that they were going to set that up to where Gunther was going to come out and and Brock was just going to beat him down.
I was holding on to it, Rico. Like, come on, man, let it happen. It was listen to me, man. I was so pissed off. This is how good it was, bro. I watched it on Monday, right? Watched it yesterday. I watched it again. I told y'all earlier. I watched it again tonight to kind of catch back up, make sure I didn't miss anything. Tell me why I was on the edge of my seat again, like I didn't already know nobody wasn't coming out. But I was didn't go to out, let my boy Oba come out, but they did that stupid crap with him, and that's another conversation, man. But that thing with him and Rusev pissed me all the way off, man. I was like, what are we doing? We're all over the place.
Yeah, because you brought Rusev back, and he was supposed to be like up here, and you made him down here.
Right.
And now you got Oba, who is way up here. It's like, come on now, man. Unless you're gonna have Oba like wrestle, and all of a sudden Brock comes out and confronts him. I don't know.
Yeah.
I mean, that's my boy, man. My boy's Oba Femi. I think that they could rocket him to the moon.
Right, man.
If
he's so young, man. I didn't realize he was that young.
Yeah, he's a young dog, man, and I think that they could. I hope they don't drop the ball with this guy. I will share my feelings. I'll get back to. We're going to talk about Rusev and that Oba Femi after I talk about Brock. But I watched that segment, and Paul Heyman was saying, things like, "No one in the locker room will touch him. No one. He's the greatest of all time. He's this. He's this. He's this." It's almost like I agree with you, Q. He said when you said, "I don't need him to be put into an open challenge at WrestleMania." Who's going to come out and challenge him? Who's going to do this? Shut your fat face up, because I don't want to hear you.
Right.
I'm not the visionary. Or how do you say it? Paul goes, "I'm not the advocate. I'm the whatever. Who cares? You're wasting our time." Yep. And then you got Brock Lesnar, the
advocate.
Yep.
Or Brock Lesnar walking, bouncing around like this. It made no sense. You're not going to get. I mean, obviously, you want an open challenge at WrestleMania. If you did it right, wouldn't you have sent somebody out last night? If you're going to be an open challenge, dude, if you're going to be an open man that's going to fight every Monday night, send somebody out. Nope. We're going to wait.
Scott, let me tell you something. While you was breaking that down, man, I thought about something that would have been crazy if they did it. You said send somebody out, but think about this, guys. What if they would have let while Grande Americano, Jey Uso, Brunson Reed are fighting? What if they would have let Brock interfere before the match even got started, and then you bring the GM out and say, you know what, we're gonna make this a four-way. You guys go at it. Brock is in the match. If he wins, Brock gets it, and then have Brock win and put him in the elimination chamber. That would have been something. Right. That would have been like, let's go.
Right.
Mm-hmm.
Man,
when you're just breaking it down, talking about how like it was pretty much an open challenge. I was trying to find the positive in it. You know what I'm saying? So I started thinking like, okay, this is a Kobe LeBron moment when Kobe smacked the floor in the All-Star game, said, "Bring it on, let's go, let's give him a show," and he just passed the ball. And I feel like that's what WWE, they just passed it on. Like man, y'all had a chance for somebody to come out and challenge him. That's what we want to see. Somebody good against great.
Yep. But that's why I said, man, with an open call with somebody like Brock, bro, it's like when you do like the open challenges for like Intercontinental Championship stuff like that, cool. We don't really care who comes out. Anybody challenges for it. But for Brock, you can't bring just anybody out there, man, like to sell it. Who do they have realistically right now that's not already in a match, already in a storyline that could have made sense? And right now, I'll be honest with you, man, unless they were going to bring somebody out, from the past or somebody off the shelves, I don't really know who right now would have made sense other than Oba. Like, who else would have made sense?
I think what you're going to see, right. I think what you're going to see, I hope. I would love to see the guy that comes out and challenge him. Brock Lesnar challenges Brock. I want to see Oba Femi. That's man versus man.
Yes, sir.
That I think. Listen, I mean, I might be stupid, but what a way to pass the torch of being a badass.
Mm-hmm.
You got Brock Lesnar that's ran shit. He ran the. I mean, dude, he's taking care of everybody.
Yeah.
Why not? Don't make it a squash match. Don't make it an easy, fast match. Make it a match where you're in there. You got those two guys going at it, two hard hitting boys.
Yes, sir.
Big badasses.
Yeah.
And you have Obafemi win at WrestleMania. Brock Lesnar doesn't need to win at WrestleMania. Let's be real. He doesn't. He's won it before. Why does he? Put him in there as a draw. Hype that crap up from the Elimination Chamber. Maybe have him come out and challenge him at Elimination Chamber. Put that match on work. Now you got 4 weeks to build that.
Yeah.
Obafemi,
this is why
Brock Lesnar, WrestleMania, night 1.
This is why I say that they should have during the Rusev and Ova match, because we know what's going to happen. Brock comes down, takes out Rusev, and you have that face-to-face, and then they start going at it. And Brock clotheslines him over the top ropes and takes him out of the ring.
Yeah. I love it, man.
I think something like that builds up a WrestleMania match right there.
Well, let's talk about that stupid segment back in the back. So first we have Adam Pearce looking at that stupid box. What's in the crate? I'll get to that next. Like stupid crate. But now you have Obafemi and Rusev face to face. I mean, okay. Like Rico said, we're gonna see that at Elimination Chamber. They're gonna do that. And why wouldn't you insert Brock Lesnar into that?
Mm-hmm.
That'd be epic. Get that ball rolling.
Yep.
Get that ball rolling. So I know you're dying to tell me about your feelings about Rusev and Obafemi there. You mentioned it. So
man, listen, first of all, I'll go on the record for saying I am not a Rusev fan. The guy absolutely irritates me. He's annoying. He reminds me of what they want to make Gunther. Like Rusev naturally has that energy. He's a jackass. He knows it. He doesn't care what you think, but he's also a big dog. I think Gunther's just kind of fake with it, in my honest opinion. It just doesn't sell well. But again, I don't like him, so anytime I see him, it makes me mad. However, them inserting him in there with Oba just made me just shake my head. Like, man, we got something great with this guy. Like, what are we doing? Rico mentioned it earlier when they brought Rusev back the first time. Even though I don't like him, I was hyped. I'm like, okay, cool. He's gonna be a big dog. He's about to run. He's about to be a bully. Okay, cool. And they kind of let that fall through because of what's my boy? Irish. What is his name, man? Help me out.
famous.
Yeah. Yes. They had it fall through with him. I'm like, okay, Sheamus got him. Okay, cool. And they went back and forth a little bit, but they didn't do anything else with them. So I'm like, okay, what is this? And now you have him show up and face off with Oba. I'm like, it just doesn't make sense, man. I don't like it. I don't want to see it. But like Rico said, man, if they put him in a match and have Brock interfere and kind of squash that and start something new, I think within a matter of a month, man, we can build up a good storyline for Oba.
Oh, most definitely. Yep. And the whole Rusev and Sheamus, like, yeah, hell yeah, we want to see this match. But to have it, how many times did they wrestle? 3-4 times?
Yes, sir.
It's like, okay, now we're starting to go back to let's just replay the same match over and over, man. Man, we ain't trying to do the best out of 5 on everybody who wrestles.
Right.
And a lot of people have said it, and I'm wondering if it was true. The only reason why Rusev was even talked about before was because of Lana. And then once he's separated from her, you've seen his downhill kind of start.
Well, I lost you guys for about 5 seconds. Everything went black, so I didn't miss something. But talking about backstage segments, what about Finn Balor and JD McDonough made up at the Judgment Day clubhouse, if you will, I guess. So I love and I hope that we see Demon Finn Balor.
Yeah.
He says he wants to. This is something he has to do on his own.
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
he has to have this match against CM Punk on his own. And, which tells me there's probably be some tomfoolery going on. And I hope
For sure.
And it's going to cost. I mean, you got to believe.
Listen, I've heard.
They're not going to take the belt off of CM Punk in Chicago.
Nah.
I call it right now. I'm calling this right now. It's going to get interfered. JD McDonald and Dom. Finn's going to turn around and face Dom for the IC title as the Demon and win.
That would be good. That would be good.
Spot on, Rico. That would be perfect,
needs
man.
to happen.
Good God.
Because we all know he's not love Finn, but they're not going to have him beat CM for the title right before WrestleMania.
No. I hope they give us Demon Finn Dom at WrestleMania.
Yeah,
that would be
hot, man. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Hey, you mentioned earlier, Rico, about there not being, nothing that wow factor for WrestleMania. That would be one of those moments where, like, okay, you got something going now. I'm looking forward to that. That would be sick.
Yup.
That would be sick.
I'll be waiting for that one.
Yes, sir.
Like I'm actually excited to see Roman against Punk.
Yeah.
Like I can't wait for that one.
If it's a means to an end, I'm good with it. If it's a means to an end, I'm good with it. But if they somehow let CM Punk keep that title, I don't get it, man. I don't understand it, bro.
So we had New Day back in the back. Then they came up and we had Javon Evans versus Kofi Kingston. Man.
That was easily the funniest moment of the night, man, by far.
Okay.
I don't know if you caught it, man. I don't know if you caught it, but he brought Offset out there, the rapper, and what's his name? I forgot the young man's name. We were talking about it last week. We thought he was the masked man.
Yeah.
Grayson Waller.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, Grayson Waller, when he walked out, he's like, yeah, you too set off. I was like, man, let me tell you something. I laughed so hard, bro, when he got his name wrong. That was the funniest moment all night, man. Funniest moment.
Now, I heard that, so I didn't realize that's what he did.
He sure did, and I don't think it was a mistake. I don't think it was intended, man. I think he really messed it up, bro.
What did he say?
He said, you too set off.
Set off, yeah. Set off. That's, yeah.
Oh,
yeah,
that
was
goodness.
funny. That was funny, yeah. So, I mean,
it's funny, like you get those moments that just they happen, and you're like, "That's funny." Like,
yes,
one of my favorite ones, not to interrupt you, was the Rock, but he cracked himself up when he called Goldberg a bald-headed whisker biscuit bitch.
Yeah.
And he sat there and
That's definitely a good one, man.
That was good.
Rock had a few of them, man.
Oh, Rock had. Oh, we got to do a show one night on the Rock itself. The Rock.
Oh my goodness! About all his funny moments there. My name's Kurt Angle, and I drink a big glass of milk.
Yeah. Ooh, man.
Yeah, we can go.
You can't get those moments back, man. Like you can't.
No.
They can't recreate those days, man. They just can't. No matter what you.
I think that's why I really rock with LA Knight, because I feel like he brings that attitude era back for me.
And it's not forced, man. You can tell it's just like it's easy for him, man.
Yeah, like that. He lived it. That is him, and it's just like, man. Oh, that's why I rock with him.
Yes, sir.
I missed your conversation because it went black on me again, so I don't know what the heck. I'm gonna have to. Yeah, this fiber optics, sir.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah,
man.
mine's just cutting out bad tonight too, man.
But yeah, the Rock. We ought to do a show on just the Rock and his catchphrases. So
okay, let's do it, man.
I mean, one of my favorite. I loved when he had his concert and.
Oh no, the Vicky Guerrero, Guerrero one.
Yes.
You look horrible tonight.
And she's all like playing it off like, oh, he's so sweet looking at me singing to me. I'm like, yeah, shut up. So, But yeah, I mean, that Javon Evans Kofi Kingston match was high flying. That's what you get when you got Javon Evans. He did get hurt that night, last night, but
Yep.
So then we went into the CM Punk promo. Okay, yeah. I'm done with the CM Punk promos. I mean, this one was okay at best.
But you could tell. I mean, let's be honest. Do y'all tell the crowd really wasn't into that one?
No. Nope.
I mean, he was there. He was there to do his thing. He was there. The only reason why he was there, he said it, was to celebrate AJ Styles, and I'm like, yeah, and I don't know. It was what it was. He did what he had to do. And he went off and whatever. He threw the mic. It was over. Blah blah. Yeah. And we had Io Sky, Kairi Sane versus Raquel Rodriguez. Man, Raquel, she can go, and she went.
That was another bright spot of the night, man. I thoroughly enjoyed that match last night and again tonight, man. That was pretty good, man. They, like I said, the women's. I don't have any complaints with the women's roster, man. They are killing it. I think right now they kind of keeping both shows alive right now. To be honest with you, man, it was great.
Yeah.
But I feel like I don't know why. Maybe I'm alone in this. You know what I'm saying? But the Raquel we had back in NXT was better than main roster Raquel.
Yeah, and I'll tell you why I think something. I kind of feel like they're stifling her a little bit. I really do. I think they're stifling her a little bit, man. She doesn't have the same edge.
Mm-hmm.
And WWE tends to do that a whole lot once they call folks up to the main roster. And I don't want to say like they kind of like soften the edge. Yeah, it is just what it is, man. They bring everybody up and they start to soften up. Don't have that same edge, that same aggression to them, like that hungry factor to them. Like you can see it.
Yeah, to me, it's like kind of compared to basketball. You know what I'm saying? You got like college hoops, man. They play so hard because they want to get to the league.
Yes, sir.
They get in the league, and you're just like, man, this ain't the same player I saw.
Yep.
Yeah. I mean, prior to Q and on this Tuesday show, Rico and I would talk about this all the time. You hit it spot on, Q. When people are in NXT, they go hard, go. They bring them to the main roster, and they do this with like they do in the Raquel, make her soft.
Mm-hmm.
Rico knows what. No, I have one example that I swear to God will always be my example of what WWE does to people when they move on from NXT to Raw or SmackDown. Let's bring up that name. Rico's favorite person. We have his name. Karrion Kross.
Yeah.
Kross and Scarlett.
Oh, that angers me.
I loved what they were doing with Kross and Scarlett NXT. They were running
undefeated. Undefeated.
They were dark. They were getting the job done. Everything. Then he gets his call up, and then we go flat.
He loses to Jeff Hardy immediately. Jobs out to Jeff Hardy for absolutely no reason. Love Jeff, but come on, man. You had a guy who was undefeated. You remember when Asuka was undefeated, and they kept her undefeated until she went against Charlotte at WrestleMania. Like that was nice. That was a nice build-up. You had the Queen, you had the undefeated Empress of Tomorrow just going at it, and it was nice.
Well,
you bring Karrion up, and it's like, oh no, let's let him lose.
And I mean, my dark horse, I'll just throw him out there. I mean, for instance, Oba Femi, okay? Now he's not my dark horse, but Oba Femi. You move him from NXT up to main roster. Now he's in backstage battles with Rusev.
Or he's in handicap matches with people who shouldn't be in a handicap match.
Or he's in a handicap match with people who can't be in a handicap. Yeah. Or let's you understand what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And then so you got Oba Femi, and then you whoop that trick. Trick Williams, dude. He was banger after banger after banger in NXT. He comes up, and what's he doing now? I mean, he got himself into the elimination chamber. Thankfully.
Yeah.
But I don't know why. I'm not a writer. I'm not I don't write stories, but I'm just thinking when we bring kids up from WWE or NXT to WWE, we're missing something. That's why NXT is probably one of the hottest shows that WWE has.
Yeah.
Yep. And that's why, like, he loves Triple H. I'm going to talk about this guy. He loves Triple H. He loves Shawn Michaels, man. He has the utmost respect for those two guys. But he saw the writing on the wall. So when Adam Cole went to the main roster for like a time or two, it was just nothing. You know, he was like, "Nah, man, I'm gonna take my talents and go somewhere else." And he freaking went to AEW and just started shining.
Yep.
And then just that's my second guy right there, where it's like, are you serious? That guy could come out, not say a word, crouch down, go up, and the whole crowd would just pop. Adam Cole, baby. And he would put on one hell of a performance in that ring. Him and Tommaso Ciampa.
Yeah.
Another one.
Right, too.
Ciampa.
Yeah, who's champion right now?
One person I'm glad they didn't do this to, and I'm glad they sent him back into TNA, is that dumbass that turns around and people say his name. I cannot stand that dude.
Say his name and he appears. Got believe in Joe Hendry.
No. I cannot get behind that dude. No.
Say it again.
You
What's
know,
his name again?
Joe Hendry.
Okay.
Now, hate him or love him, man. Like, the guy's got a gimmick and it's popular. It is.
So, let's be honest. This last topic we'll talk about, other than possible elimination chamber, why we all stayed tuned. I would have went to bed and scrolled and got highlights of Raw. That's how dumb this Raw was. But I wanted to watch it to the end because, let's face it, one of the greats. I mean, he may not be the GOAT, but this dude that we're going to talk about, I mean, he's been everywhere.
Yeah.
I mean, he's in the Indies. Short fact, he was in a Christian Wrestling Federation in Texas. He went through that promotion with Rob Vaughn and them. He went to TNA. He went, we've seen this guy for decades. And he's finally hanging it up. And we have to talk about him. We have to talk about the phenomenal one.
Oh, yeah.
AJ Styles.
Man, like, I mean, I remember when, actually, my boy was a big AJ Styles fan, and I didn't really know. I've heard about him. I just never really watched his matches. He's like, man, just come on, watch AJ with me. And this is, he was actually still fresh in TNA. So I watched a couple matches. I'm like, all right, man, I like his wrestling, his character, his gimmick. He had it. The New Japan, he was knocking it out the park. And when he debuted in the Royal Rumble 2016, I was like, yes. I was so excited for him and just watching him and just grow in his career. Still, actually, him and Cena definitely right outside my top 5 favorite matches. The first ever match they had at SummerSlam. Shoot, their second match they just had was just as great.
Yeah.
But that guy, so much respect for him, man. So much respect. Thank you, AJ.
I'm right there with Rico, man. Definitely one of the greatest ever. When you have guys like Stone Cold saying pound for pound, you're one of the greatest to ever do it, man, it gets no better than that, man. And to top it off the night with, letting him know he's going to the Hall, man, what better way to cap it off than having Taker come out there, man? That was amazing. Me personally, Love AJ Styles. I think he's easily top 5, one of the greatest wrestling moves in the industry ever, in my honest opinion, man. That's why I like him. His move is incredible, and that's my take on it, man. Love him. Happy for him.
The phenomenal
Yep,
forearm.
There. Say it again.
The phenomenal forearm.
Yes, sir.
Yeah.
Oh,
I mean,
yeah.
No. With the move that he does, where
the
Style clash.
Styles.
Yeah.
Yes, sir. That's it.
yeah. I love his phenomenal forearm. I love his forearm. I love his forearm. That's to me that was great. No, I mean,
Amazing, dude.
you talk. I mean, I loved it because when he talked about his time in New Japan, his time in TNA, he thanked the guys like Christopher Daniels, Samoa Joe, Frankie Kazarian. You know, he thanked all those guys. He even brought up Doc Gallows and Carl Anderson. You know, the Bullet Club. You know, all the way from New Japan. I loved how he thanked his family. You know, he thanked his family for being ringside. You know, and love that, and you know how he expressed that. The reason why he didn't retire at the Rumble because he wanted to bring his gloves home. And he's an Atlanta boy, so he wanted to retire here. And I did love the touch. Huh? You're just sentimental. I love the fact that the Undertaker came down.
Yeah, man.
And I loved when they showed probably one of my favorite matches that AJ was in. That I hated. I didn't like the cinematic stuff, but when he wrestled the Undertaker in that cinematic, that to me, that I'd watch that over and over again. That was so good. It wasn't in the ring. It was out in the yard. I mean, that was good. That's why he's that good. That's why he should be in the Hall of Fame.
Yeah, I feel
what better person to have come down and do it was the Undertaker. But I will say this. I'll say this. When that bell toned, I'm like, oh crap.
Yeah.
What's gonna happen? Because
hey, why you saying that, Scott? I told them last night. I said my boy looks good, man. Taker so like he can go, man. He's in great shape, man.
He looked 100. Yeah, he looked 100.
Yeah. Yes,
he was like, oh, I'm like, oh my god. And then he says to AJ, "Why are you taking your gloves off?"
Yeah, we got unfinished business.
We're not done yet. Like, yeah, and I'm like, come on,
right there. I was like, oh snap, here we go.
Give it to me, right? I was like, now we got a storyline.
Yeah,
now we got something to go for.
That right there was like for me, it was the retirement and everything was like a Sunday. You're putting the whipped cream, and then when you hit that bell, you hear that bell, and then he announced the Hall of Fame. That was the cherry on top.
Yes, and he deserves
right
he
there.
deserves
that was
he deserves that Hall of Fame gig. He does.
Yes, sir.
If anybody disagrees with us, they're crazy.
Right.
That guy, if anybody, deserves the Hall of Fame.
Yeah.
But I was like, you know, and I'll safely say this. We don't need to see Undertaker and AJ in a match. Those are two people that can wrestle a mop and make the mop look good.
Mm-hmm.
And I just love the rub that Undertaker gave AJ. Like, hey man, you're gonna be in the Hall of Fame. And just the joy it brought to AJ was like, yeah, I did it. I finally did it.
Yeah.
And ended with his family, and
oh yeah.
That was just phenomenal. I have to say it. It was phenomenal.
No, it was phenomenal, man. And I do love how he just showed so much thankfulness and respect to his family, especially his wife. You know, because like people don't realize how much that takes on the family. They are gone a lot.
That's
right. We have a few more minutes to talk, so let's run through the Elimination Chamber matches real quick and give your opinions and your take, who's going to win. We got World Heavyweight Champion CM Punk versus Finn Balor. Rico.
We already know CM Punk's going to win. Like I said, WWE. Please listen.
Please
listen. Have Judgment Day interrupt because they're pissed at Finn, thinking he can do this on his own. and then him challenge Dom as the demon. Please do it. Please. I'm begging you. Please.
You.
I'm right there, man. I ain't got a single thing to change. It'll be perfect to see him bring the demon back. That's what we want to see, man. I'm with Rico, 100%.
I agree. I don't think they need to. Although they're playing the story off as CM Punk is jeopardizing the WrestleMania match. That is the only reason why I would pick Finn Balor. Because you could run with that story. CM Punk is jeopardizing his WrestleMania match with Roman Reigns.
How crazy would that be, man? How crazy would that be?
Well, I've got ice water poured over me because I picked the losers. Whatever. I'm telling you, I do like your idea, Rico. I do like Judgment Day, and I hope this is the way they go with it. Judgment Day interferes because blah blah blah. Finn Balor, and Dominic's the one that causes it, not JD. And boom, 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 we have Finn Balor, Dominic at WrestleMania. That needs to happen. Judgment Day needs to be over.
To save CM Punk for WrestleMania, it could happen at the beginning of the match. Maybe they just do a couple moves and then boom, the interruption happens. That way, it saves him from any possible injury or anything else going on save him for WrestleMania.
That'd be the biggest swerve at Elimination Chamber. So now we have Randy Orton, LA Knight, Cody Rhodes, Javon Evans, and Trick Williams and Jey Uso. Who's winning that?
Man.
Okay, this is, like I said, this is hard. This one is hard. I deep in my gut want LA Knight to win. Because I feel that you have momentum behind him. And if you do not utilize that, you are literally just letting this fire burn out. But I'm going with LA Knight. I'm just going to say it. I'm going with LA Knight.
Okay. What about you, man? What about you?
Hey, man, I'm on Rico's boat tonight, man. I'm 100% Rico. I think LA Knight has reinvented himself again a couple times now, and I think he's found it this time. This is it. Everybody likes it. The crowd buys into it. If they miss this opportunity, man, you might well go ahead and hang it up. I don't think he'll be able to do it again. So I'm with him. I want LA Knight to win it. My sleeper with it. If LA Knight doesn't get it, I would absolutely love to see them do something crazy, like let Trick Williams win. That would be a shocker, but I would be all on board with it.
He's my sleeper. It's Trick.
Yes, sir. Let him walk the walk.
Mm-hmm.
As I think about who would best face Drew McIntyre, I don't want to see Cody Rhodes. I think, that's a long conversation that I don't want to go into on a Tuesday night. But I'm not a fan of. I'll just say it. I'm not a fan of the finish of the story, and ever since he's finished the story, it's been trash. I'll just put it that way. I'm sick of Cody Rhodes.
And I said, not to cut you off, he's not going to win.
No, there's no way.
Fatu's going to interrupt somehow and take him out.
That's what should happen. Fatu should be taking somebody out. Randy Orton, the Legend Killer. I think he's in there as a filler. He's a draw. He's not winning. WWE would be stupid to let Jey Uso win this when he wasn't really deemed to be in this this Elimination Chamber in the first place. It should have been Bronson Reed. Say that. Sorry, guys. But LA Knight had his time. Unfortunately, not by his fault.
No.
WWE.
Can I mute him?
No. WWE screwed him over. WWE screwed him over.
They did.
He should have been a champion by now. But I don't think it makes sense putting him against Drew McIntyre.
I think it does make sense.
I love the two boys that are left, Javon Evans and Trick Williams. And
it's too soon, Scott. It's too soon for Javon Evans. Javon Evans
for Javon Evans,
too soon.
For Javon Evans, yes.
Okay.
But whoop that Trick.
Hey, I'm with you.
Hey, I'm not arguing that one. I'm not arguing that one.
He has the look.
Yes, sir.
He has the music.
Yeah.
He has the mic skills.
Yes, sir.
He has the ring skills.
And he is the exact opposite of Drew McIntyre, which is the crowd can get behind. Yes, sir.
Yes.
Yep.
Now, I would agree. The only other one that could be logical would be LA Knight.
Yes,
so
sir.
LA Knight would be my second.
Okay.
LA Knight would be my second. I agree with you.
Same neighborhood.
I agree with you, Q, that Javon Evans is too soon.
Yep.
Will he be a champ someday? Yes, I think he will.
Yep.
I think he'd be a better champ with the Finn Balor's and the Dominics with the Intercontinental champion with that.
100%. Yes, sir.
But boy, Trick. But we're going to talk about that same thing, though. NXT was hard. Now we're at WWE, and I'm afraid that they're going to be soft.
Yeah,
it can't be soft,
man.
or you're going to miss the mark. Because that boy can draw.
He know, I remember watching him in NXT with Melo and stuff, and I'm just like, man, I couldn't wait for them to split up. Now, I love them together, but I wanted to see how he would do on his own. And just watching him blossom, I was like, he's got it. He's got it, man. They better not screw him over.
I mean,
watch how fast AEW pick him up.
Tricker, I'd be happy. I would be all right with LA Knight, but I want my first pick would be Trick.
Yeah,
I love Trick. I love Trick.
I'm with it, man.
So now we got this, what I think is to be the stupidest match of the night. I'm just gonna tell you, Becky Lynch, AJ Lee. I think my popcorn's popping right now because I'm gonna go get it while this match is on. I'm just gonna say that.
Yep. Okay, just because it's AJ Lee, I really want to watch it just because it's AJ Lee. But like you're saying, it makes no sense. The only sense I see for her to even beat Becky is because Becky likes to hog the belt. And AJ would actually represent the younger generation and help them get over. That's the only way I see that working out.
Yeah,
I'm with you, man. I think it's gonna be. I think WWE is gonna tell us a lot, man. If AJ Lee is back for a while, like she's actually back, they're gonna give her the title. Period. There's no conversation about it. They're gonna give it to her, and they'll have them guys circle back around again in the next 6 months to a year. We'll see it all over again, I'm sure. But if she's not back for a while, man, it's gonna be a good finale. Becky's gonna beat her, and that'll be the end of that, and we can keep it moving until the next situation for Becky. I just hope that she doesn't give it up, man. I don't see it making sense. The storyline is drug on too long. Y'all have heard me say it already a couple times, man. I think it's over with, but I hope Becky keeps it. That's it. But if AJ's going to be here for a while, give it to her, let her run, represent the youth, and keep it moving on. I'm with you.
Facts.
I want to see AJ Lee win.
Okay.
I really do. I want to see her win. I myself am sick of Becky Lynch and her. I don't know what you call it. Whatever she comes out, her unhinged, whatever.
Yeah.
But it would make sense if AJ Lee won. And eventually, I have a feeling you're going to see Roman Reigns beat CM Punk. Hopefully. But if not, I see Seth Rollins in 6 months, and you mentioned 6 months for Becky Lynch. I see them revisiting it as a story if they can build it up for SummerSlam. Yeah. That you could see. What do we got? We got Seth Rollins that has no belt. We got Becky Lynch that doesn't have a belt.
Bingo.
They're pissed.
Yeah.
They're going to go after the people that have the belt. So why wouldn't you put it on AJ Lee and keep the belt on CM Punk, which I hate. I cannot stand the belt being on Punk. I don't. But whatever. I'm a Punk guy, and I just think it's getting old. It's getting old and stagnant.
Yeah.
I think that, but my pick would be AJ Lee. I love that girl. She's in phenomenal shape.
Okay.
So now we go to the women's elimination chamber. We got Rhea Ripley versus Tiffany Stratton versus Alexa Bliss versus Asuka versus Kiana James versus Raquel Rodriguez. Who we got?
Take your pick. Yeah, take your pick.
I'm saying, like, the only one I would say is least likely would be Kiana.
Yeah.
It's nothing against her, but she's probably the only one I'd say is least likely. Any one of those other women, bam.
Same with Javon, a little too soon. Yeah.
Yep. But if you want to go with picks, this is just my pick because I want to see part 2, Tiffany against Jade.
Woo.
I want to see part 2. Because sometimes, like, it's good to have a rematch, not a 3-4-P, but a good rematch.
Yeah.
Because if it's not Tiff, then I'm going with Alexa.
Ooh.
All right.
That's tough, Rico. Dang, Alexa and Tiff.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, I'm going to go ahead and stick because Tiff is I'm going to be honest, she irritates me in all the right ways, okay? Like, in all the right ways, man. Tiff is amazing. She's amazing, man. But I'm going to stick with my baby. I got to go with Mummy. Rhea got to take it home, man. I want to see them go ahead and take care and let her soar. Rhea Ripley for the win.
Well, I agree. Asuka, Kiana, and James don't make sense. I am absolutely not a Tiffy girl.
No.
I can't stand that. It's not Tiffy time. I hate Tiffy time. Go crawl under the rock you came out of. Take Chelsea Green with you and get off my TV.
Whoa. Let's not diss on the royalty of Chelsea Green there, okay?
Whatever. Chelsea
Salute
what?
her.
Chelsea who? No. Forget about you.
Hey, that girl be getting some pops, though, if you listen.
Yeah.
Tiffy time. Tiffy time, get off my screen. My final two is I love Alexa Bliss.
Yeah.
But she's the girl again that unfortunately she was involved with Bray Wyatt, and that made her good. That character, that dark, whatever that was good. And ever since Bray passed, it's almost like she's stuck.
Yeah.
But she's a great performer.
Let me say real quick, Scott. Let me tell you, I've said this for the past, don't know how long, man. I would love to see her return back to the Y6. I would love to see her return back to them, man. Get some of her zhuzh back. I would love to see that, bro. Like, I really would.
Right.
But you gotta remember, sorry, she was great before she went with Bray.
True.
She was.
Very true.
She was.
Very true.
5 Feet of Fury, man, and she was good.
She was. I'm not saying that. But I agree with you, Q. I think that instead of putting what's that girl's name in that's with the Wyatt 6?
Yeah.
Nikki Cross. Why you should have reinserted Alexa Bliss.
Yeah.
But my winner, it makes sense. This is the only one that makes sense, in my opinion. I want to see at WrestleMania Jade Cargill, Rhea Ripley.
Yes, sir.
That will be a good match. I'm not denying that at all.
You
will be a good match.
You have two Amazons ready to beat the out of each other.
You guys remember the old back in the day when you would have the matches where they would literally like go to no end and break the ring down, bro?
Yeah.
I think this is a female match where they could have an old school break the ring, bro. I'm talking about tear it up.
If you give us that match,
yeah,
that is seriously could be match of the night and whatever night it is.
No question.
Yep.
No question.
Hey man, I'm not arguing that one at all. Like,
And Mommy needs
Rhea
that.
would be great.
Mama needs that title.
Yeah, I agree. And
He
listen,
technically
this is
doesn't.
go ahead, where we go.
He technically doesn't. She's part of tag team right now. They're doing great. They're on fire. She's proven she doesn't need a title to still be relevant.
True.
She's still very good. Now, it would be nice to see her have the title. But I gotta say this. For me, it's almost like a CM Punk thing you were talking about. CM Punk with the title right now is just like, okay. Last time Rhea had the title, that's how I felt. It was just like, and it wasn't dogging. It was just like, okay.
Yeah.
You just made a huge point, Rico, man. That's something we don't talk about that enough, man. There's some people who are just bigger than the title, man. That's just we never talk about that because it's kind of rare. But CM Punk is one of those guys, man. He does need the title to have a pop, and I think you're right. Rhea's one of those too. She stands alone. She's done it all this time without having a solo title, man. She just has the pop as a solo act. I can see that, man. I can see that.
But on that same point, which I agree with you, she doesn't need it. But she always shows up.
She deserves it. You right, Scott.
She deserves it. She deserves that title. She deserves it.
She does.
But so yeah, there's the Raw deal. Everybody shared their points and their opinions on Raw and on Elimination Chamber. So when we come back next Tuesday, we'll have to talk about Elimination
One more thing.
Chamber. Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
I'm just throwing this out there.
Uh-oh.
I believe, because I believe, you remember the tag team, the table ladders and chairs we had with Edge, Christian, the Dudleys, the Hardys.
Yeah.
I think the women are going to have that this year, and Rio will be a part of that.
Really?
Mm.
We have to
That would
talk
be
about
killer.
we have to talk about one thing.
Okay.
We can't leave the show without getting somebody's opinion.
Okay.
It's a two-part question. What the hell is in the crate? And what will it do for WWE when they reveal what's in the crate?
I guess this. Sorry, I just got to throw this out there. For me, I hold a high standard to somebody being hidden in something, because the last time anything great came out of waiting for something to open was in 1990, when The Undertaker was a surprise entrance for Survivor Series.
Okay.
That is the last time I ever was like, and I always hold everything up there like it's got to be that good. And maybe it's just me, I'm wrong for looking at it that way, but if it's not that good, I don't want to see it.
Please no. Justin Summers, he's a promoter up in Canada. He throws this in there.
Vince McMahon.
It's either Vince or the gobbledygooker. Please do not give us that. Q, who's in the crate?
Man, I don't know, but I know I'm with Rico. Man, we've been tag teaming all night, Rico. I'm with you again, bro. Like, I just know whatever it is, if it's not huge, keep it, man. We don't want it. It's just a gimmick. I'm with you, bro. But I have no idea. Scott, you tell me, what's your thoughts, man? What you think it is?
What I hope it's not.
Uh-oh.
And I go, everybody uses social media. I've heard everything from a poster of 2K26.
I'm going to put that in the crate. Come on.
I heard it being a poker chip. I heard it being Vince McMahon, which would make no sense to me, which would be stupid. I don't know. Other people are saying it could be Obafemi. No, that'd be dumb. Obafemi's already on the roster. Why would you do that?
It's going to be the host of WrestleMania, whoever it is.
I hope not.
It's going to be
Rico.
I also heard it
could
be
it.
the Hall of Famers. I don't need that. Justin says he hopes it's Trish Stratus.
Hey, That would be nice, Justin.
We ain't complaining.
Trish Stratus wants to show up. Hey, no, but it's got to be. How about this? If WWE fails on this one, I bet you the fan base will let them hear about it.
Oh yeah, for sure. And that's why Tripp's he's got to know that, and like we need to make sure that this explodes. Like this is good,
dude. It better not be. Hey, Jesus Christ! I can't even put this up here.
Joe,
God no.
Thank you, Justin.
No.
You know what? Man. If that's Joe Hendry in that box, you will have to find another host because I won't be here on a Tuesday night.
You know, like I said, I think it's going to be the host of WrestleMania, and I think it's going to be Chris Jericho.
I could see that, man. I could see that, bro.
How stupid will that be?
It would be very stupid, but I think a large percentage of the fan base would buy into it if the host is big enough. I'm with Reek on that. That would be great, bro.
That makes sense. I mean, I guess
I could see it. It wouldn't be big, Scott. It wouldn't make sense. It would be goofy, but at least it would be like it would take your attention off of all this time we wasted looking at the box to okay, now we got so and so coming back for the. It would make sense. I could deal with that.
Because look at how long he's been gone, and especially with the competition. So,
man,
Travis Scott, no.
Oh my!
Again,
if it's Travis Scott, I'm shutting the TV off. It's going off.
If it's a prime bottle, no.
It'll be Jake Paul.
Right.
But I want to see my boy. I really want to see my boy hold the fist out like that and be Jon Moxley.
Man,
listen, we can only wish for so much, and
but please don't be Joe Hendry. Please don't be Joe Hendry.
But I'll be down with Justin. I'll be Edge. Hey, I'll be down with Edge too.
Yo, speaking of that, though, man, Jon Moxley, we have to get some type. They just kind of left it alone. We have to get some closure to this masked man before WrestleMania, right? Like we have to get that.
So let's get Moxley.
So, I would love for it to be. We talked about it last week, man. It would be amazing if it was. Bring the Shield back together. But if not, man, they need to give us an answer, man. We want to know who's the masked man. Don't just let that just go away.
Now, if the masked man shows up or you know what they could do? I'd hate this. The box opens up, and there's the mask on the floor.
Ooh.
Now that would be a build-up. That would be a build-up right there.
Yeah.
Now you're like, okay, the mask is off.
Rico, Scott, listen, man. If it was the mask, hear me out on this. If it was the mask and a contract, even if it was like an AEW, it doesn't matter. A contract, the mask, man. The speculation over, bro. Who did they get from AEW? Like the speculation would be crazy.
Yeah,
that would be big.
That would be huge.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir. And then I would. I mean, the only reason why I'd be okay with Jericho being it, signing that contract, but to have him in a box, it's already all over social media that he's coming.
Yeah.
So, but no, dude, if the mask was there and a contract, and that box is deep, right? Mm-hmm. Out of the black shadows comes Chris Jericho or Moxley, picks up that contract and signs it. Then we have,
if it was Moxley, it'd be so much of a bigger pop than Jericho.
Who's in that?
No disrespect to Jericho.
Who's in that chamber match that person would come back? This is good. I like this.
Nobody right now. It should have been Bronson Reed.
This will debunk Rico, what he said. What about this one? Shane McMahon stepping in to take over for Trips.
Man.
Weren't you the one, Rico, that told me, or maybe Q was, that you told me you heard that he was going.
Yeah.
Shane was
we talked about that. Yep.
Make it make sense is what I gotta say. I mean, I hope it makes sense because it's either gonna A, fall flat, or B, start the new something.
Yeah.
And let's face it, we need something new to rejuvenate this what we call WWE.
100%.
Correct me if I'm wrong, but this is last guy. I think he got injured for good though. Daniel Bryan or Bryan Danielson.
I think he's injured for good. I think
Injured for just because I figured I was like Breeze back, so
yeah. So, but yeah, the match. Yeah, we'll have to see. So, we'll all be watching. I'm sure on Saturday. I'm sure that we'll be communicating with each other on Saturday.
Yes, sir.
Sure.
I say we'll talk about it after the show.
Okay.
So I will say this: don't go nowhere, Q. Don't go nowhere, Rico. I'm going to end the show. Guys, thank you for being part of this Raw deal. We got a comment. So hold on. We can't get off here.
Then the crate would be empty. We wouldn't be able to see them.
Yeah, we wouldn't be able to see them. It'd be empty. So maybe it's an empty crate. Well, guys, thank you so much. Huge Pop Wrestling, Huge Pop Entertainment, the Raw deal. Tune in to every Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, and Friday nights for our shows. We have a sports show we call The List, aka Chris Jericho. So my brother came up with that, The List. So we're gonna do. I can't remember. I don't know what we're doing Friday. It was supposed to be Olympics, but they're over with. So who knows? Maybe we'll do the top 10 State of the Union address moment. So I don't know. But Friday, Monday, Monday, Tuesday, and Wednesday and Friday, you can find Huge Pop Entertainment. So make sure you follow us on Facebook and YouTube. Again, thanks, Mr. Q. Thanks, Rico.
Yeah.
We're out.
All my dogs, make some noise up in this house.